So this lab is going to help you get some drawing skills because basically everything around you has started with a plan. So what plans are good for is because they are basically like a universal language. So if you make a very good plan, it can communicate to people all the way across the world in different countries that don't speak your language. They could look at this and build what you've drawn. So we're going to start with some basic skills that's going to work toward you making your own project. But before we get into that, I want to show you, this will be the first practice that you make. And so you'll use a ruler, and I've kind of, this again is your beginning plans, and then I've got some little dots here for to start on that kind of breaks it down where each series of shapes go. If you notice, all of these lines are basically lines that are two dimension. So it's from a length and a width. And so as we go along, use the little grids that we have here to help you determine where you're going to draw the lines. So if you'll notice, all of these are two-dimensional, except I have one three-dimensional here on the bottom, and then there's another one right here. So when you're looking at making curves, use those little grid lines to help you determine where you start. So for example, on this one, we're starting basically 2 squares in, and then as you begin to bring that curve around, it's going to end at about 2 out. So really try to use those to your advantage to see if you can help out. But this lab is just kind of designed to help you with some basic practice. You really want to bring your best on this because the quality of how well you put it together is going to be a good portion of your grade. So really give it some practice. I'll have some erasers and the things that you need at this lab. But again, you'll kind of start in this direction using the ruler and drawing across until you get to there. You want to make it nice and neat, just like what was shown. So basically, there's going to be some projects that as you work your way through this lab, there'll be some projects that will help you kind of fine tune your skills. You don't really have to have great drawing skills. All you really have to have is some ability to use the ruler and some of the other tools. So I think you'll find this one interesting, and then you can put some of your own creative ideas to your own plan as we get toward the end of the lab. Hope you enjoy it.